In life, there are certain things that act as a compass. They help us measure and track the changes in the world around us over time. For the NBA over the past decade, the most stable axis has been the prolonged rivalry between two legends, LeBron James and Stephen Curry. They are not just two of the greatest players of all time. They also represent two contrasting styles. On one side, the physique, strength, and genius mindset of LeBron James. On the other, the agility and superhuman three-point shooting ability that Curry brought, which changed the game itself. Some fans grew up with the battles between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Others came of age during the reign of Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. And for the last 10 years, everything has revolved around LeBron James. And Stephen Curry, like a fixed blueprint. Anyone who wants to become king must surpass one of the two. From 2015 to 2018, when the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers met in 4 consecutive NBA Finals, fans witnessed unforgettable showdowns. Where every potential champion had to defeat one of them, they faced each other a total of 28 times in the playoffs, including 22 matchups in the NBA Finals. Curry holds a slight edge in performance, with 17 wins and 11 losses in those games, and 3 championships won right in front of LeBron James. But like every great era, this classic rivalry is slowly drawing to a close. LeBron James is now approaching 40, and Stephen Curry is no longer the baby-faced assassin of old, even though both are still playing basketball at the highest level imaginable. Every time they meet now is no longer a given, but a gift, a battle heavy, with nostalgia, a reminder that time waits for no one. Today's game was no exception. A regular season game on a Friday morning, but the Golden State Warriors and the LA Lakers always draw the spotlight, regardless of whether their performance and record are struggling or soaring, whether it's a meaningless game or a fight for a good spot in the standings. This matchup is always watched by the entire basketball world. It's no wonder this clash took place during a primetime slot for U.S. audiences, broadcast live on major networks in the United States. The arena was packed, despite tickets at the Crypto.com arena never being cheap. And of course, there was the presence of top celebrities courtside. From Inter-Miami president David Beckham to undefeated boxing legend Floyd Mayweather and singer J-Hope from the group BTS. Everyone was waiting for the opening tip-off between the LA Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. Dramatic, intense, and explosive right up to the very last seconds. Like a movie whose ending you already know. But why can't we resist? Because the emotion this rivalry brings has never disappointed us. 50, 457, 800 is greater than 0 hours, 5 minutes, and 1 second. 800, especially when we get to witness these two great veterans shine on the court. But let's hold off on talking about LeBron James or Stephen Curry for a moment. We'll save the best for last. And let's give credit to the supporting cast on both sides. That includes a red-hot Brandon Podziemski from beyond the three-point line, 28 points, 8/10 successful three-pointers. His accurate long-range shooting caused a lot of problems for the LA Lakers defense, helping the Golden State Warriors create a safe distance. Notably, Podziemski hit a logo buzzer beater before halftime, which made the Crypto.com arena erupt. If Podziemski hadn't exploded in the first half, the visiting team wouldn't have been able to establish and maintain a double-digit lead so early. Furthermore, the 22-year-old guard also had 8 rebounds and 6 assists, showing his ability to support teammates and his hustle in contesting the ball. He wasn't just good on offense. Podziemski also contributed to the defense with a steal. He showed great focus and a good ability to read the situation, helping the Warriors limit the offensive power of the LA Lakers players. And how can we ignore the huge contribution of veterans like Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler. Though their stats weren't spectacular, both demonstrated great reliability and a major influence, especially on the defensive end. More specifically, Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler played a key role in limiting the offense of Luka Doncic, one of the NBA's premier offensive players. Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green continuously pressured Luka, leading to an inefficient game for him, with only 6 over 17 successful field goals and 0 sixth from beyond the arc. It's worth noting that this was the first time in 2 years Luka Doncic failed to hit a three-pointer in a game, ending his streak of 114 games with at least one successful three-point shot for the Slovenian player. After the game, the Slovenian superstar blamed himself. "My performance was unacceptable." But what can you do? Luka Doncic was facing a defensive system commanded by one of the shrewdest veterans in the NBA. Jimmy Butler's tenacious defense and ability to anticipate plays made it very difficult for Doncic to generate effective offense. Furthermore, Green had a crucial steal late in the game, preventing a fast break by Doncic and helping the Warriors maintain their advantage. This steal demonstrated Green's focus and excellent defensive ability, especially in clutch moments. The defensive solidity of Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler contributed significantly to the Golden State Warriors' victory. They not only limited Luka's offensive power, but also created key defensive plays, helping the Warriors overcome a tough match. On the LA Lakers side, it wasn't just Luka Doncic. Several key players from coach J.J. Redick's squad performed poorly, but Austin Reeves was not one of them. The guard, born in 1998, delivered an explosive performance, exceeding all expectations. He scored 31 points with 6 rebounds and 3 assists. But the most impressive aspect was his astonishing three-point accuracy. Reeves successfully made 9 over 16 shots from beyond the arc, an incredible number, especially since the majority of those came in the fourth quarter. Reeves even made more than a few Warriors fans nervous when he hit a three-pointer to cut the deficit to 6 points. With just 1 minute remaining, unfortunately, the LA Lakers couldn't capitalize on the momentum to complete the comeback. This performance cemented Austin Reeves in the team's history. Reeves climbed to 4th place in Los Angeles Lakers history for the most three-pointers made in a single season, trailing only Nick Van Exel, Kobe Bryant, and D'Angelo Russell. The names mentioned had a spectacular day, but the spotlight had to belong to LeBron James and Stephen Curry, 2 guys who defined a generation. That was the caption on the NBA's Twitter page with a photo of the 2 veterans. Showdowns between superstars rarely disappoint, and this game was no exception. LeBron James displayed his all-around game. He scored with high accuracy, attacked the paint aggressively, and assisted teammates with sharp passes. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. LeBron James showcased his strength and incredible endurance as if time had no effect on him. As for Stephen Curry, following his previous 52-point performance, he continued with a performance that could only be described as world-class. The Warriors' #1 superstar scored a game-high 37 points, with a shooting percentage of 10 over 21, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, while successfully converting 4 three-pointers. The loud chants of MVP, MVP, from the fans on all 4 sides of the court at the LA Lakers' home arena are probably enough to describe his absolutely elite, ceiling-shattering performance. Chef Curry, with his unbelievable three-pointers, left the entire arena holding its breath. He shot the ball from every angle with astonishing precision, as if a magnet was pulling the ball into the hoop. Every shot by Stephen Curry brought a feeling of suspense and excitement, leaving fans in awe. However, the game also showed the fierce intensity of the NBA. as both James and Curry were forced to the ground after extremely hard collisions. The game concluded with the Golden State Warriors winning 128 to 121, marking the fourth consecutive victory for Curry and his teammates. This not only solidified their position in the play-in playoff standings, but also put pressure on their rivals, the LA Lakers. But after all, fans were treated to a spectacular performance today from both teams, especially from the two veterans, LeBron James and Stephen Curry. It was not just a basketball game, but a story of dedication, of fighting spirit, and of the desire to win. They are icons, individuals who have, are, and continue to write the history of the NBA. Before this game, LeBron James shared his thoughts on the rivalry with Stephen Curry over the years. It's something I can tell my grandkids about competing against one of the greatest players in this sport. Therefore, fans should cherish every remaining moment, while both of these legends are still stepping onto the court, because when they leave, a great chapter in NBA history will also come to an end.